Just seeing if all the hoodickies and what's it nots are here. It is. I'm here too. I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. This is the shop. Yep. Off go the regular glasses. On come the Sam's special. Bought these at Sam's Wholesale. Safety glasses. And now I'm ready. If you're ready, all you got to do now, you ready for this? Is watch. Well, it seems like I've been waiting forever to come out here to the shop and start a project. And since last week, my doctors told me that when I was waiting to come back, because I get a flood of memories and a flood of ideas and a flood of memories, that all this would come back to me and it'd be okay. Then last week, the doctor told me, who lied to you? Yeah, and that's what he meant. So I decided last week, I'm not going to let the son bitches win. I'm going to get out here and do it myself. Pardon my language, but it's just how I feel right now. I got to try to do something. Even if it's wrong, we're going to do something. So, speaking of wrong, I'm not a big watch football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer. I'm not the kind of guy to sit in front of a TV, suck beer, eat chips. I mean, look at me. I don't need to eat chips and do that. I'm the kind of guy that, well, I like to do anything else, really. When I had heart surgery 18 years ago, my wife made me sit in front of a TV. Turn the TV on, you got to sit here. You can't go anywhere. You can't move. You can't walk into anything. And I watched NASCAR, and I liked it. But today I got DTV or one of those things. We don't get NASCAR unless you pay premium for it. It was fun at the time, but I won't pay a premium for it. But, alright. But I'm not into that kind of stuff. I noticed yesterday that another NFL player is making the news because he decided to sit on his fat ass rather than get up and respect our flag when it was time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Can you join me? Can you get up? Right where you're at, just get up. If you can't get up and get to that posture of respect, and join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I went to schools until I was, I guess, 14, 15 years of constant education. And every morning we did that. And every morning there was a certain bit of respect that you showed for your country. And when it does happen at a ball game or NASCAR race or anything else, you're showing respect. Respect for the country that gave you what you have today. If you're not from America, you don't really get that. But those of us in America, we all benefit. That football player that sat on his ass, he's disrespected me. He's disrespected the flag I fought for. He's disrespected the flag that my friends died for. To me, he's a nothing. He is a nothing. They keep playing him, it's for all the, and they keep paying him, it's for all the wrong reasons. So join me in respecting our flag, please. If you don't have one flying at your house, doesn't matter how big it is, get one flying. We got one or two in the shop here. Now, last time we visited, we were talking about Skew, and I want to show you how to sharpen one. But first, I had a note, and I got to go look for this. I got a note in the mail because you guys are wonderful, really. You know why I do this? Because of you. I have not met a wood turner I don't like. Well, okay, there's that guy, and then there's that other guy, but they're both bungholes. It doesn't really matter. But I heard from Wig, W-I-G, W-I-M, Wigwam Wood Shops over the weekend. And the guy said, hey, I like Deft lacquer sanding sealer. See it? That's the sealer I use. It's the only sealer I use. I don't go for any other stuff that's got all the composites and all that other crap in it. I go for a good lacquer-based sealer. It adds the depth. Where do you get it? I've been telling folks, go to your local Ace Hardware store. This guy got me right. He went to, and I want to read this to you, and I'll put it on the screen. He went to ppgpaints.com. It's ppgpaints.com. And he looked up depth sealer. Well, I did yesterday, and I found that they got it in aerosols, quarts, and gallons. And a PPG place by my house when I called this morning, he's got it. How many do you want? That's what he said. How many do you want? He didn't give me a bowl that Lowe's did last year as you're using the wrong product. No, he told me about the right product. The Deft Lacquer Sanding Sealer. You can get it at ppgpaints.com. I don't know if you do mail order. I didn't ask because it's like one everywhere. I mean, they're not a little company. They got 2 stores. No, they got hundreds of stores. They got 5 within 10 miles of my house. Okay, so that's important. Now let's get to that Skew. This is my Skew. See this? This is a Robert Sorby 3/4 inch Skew. Now what I want you to look at, and I tried to explain it last week. I'm trying to get this where you can see it. You see the face of that Skew? You see how the sides roll up to the point? They roll up to the point? Yeah. Now, you don't find a lot of these coming right out of the box that way. They come out of the box. Well, let's go to the grinder. I'm going to show you something. I got to move this. This is my bench grinder. Pardon me if you can't see me. It's going to be 110 degrees here today. So, I'm trying to get this in a position where you can see what I'm doing. Because if you don't see what I'm doing, you won't understand it. Those are my CBNs. Can't be nicer. CBN can't be nicer. Alright, those are my CBN wheels. I've got a low wheel. Oop, where's the finger? That's a low wheel, which means it's high grit, low cutting. And then I got a coarser grit right here. Now this is like maybe 150 and that's maybe 300. I'm not positive about the numbers. And I screwed up. I thought I could remember all that, but remember what I said. It didn't all come back. But that's what I have. Now I've also got my Black Hawk sharpening rig, and I use that to put my sweep on my gouges. And we'll get into that real soon. But for this one, this is a variable speed Porter cable 8-inch grinder. I like the Delta 8-inch grinder, but they no longer make it available to me. So I had to go to another brand. We went to this Porter cable. Why? It's what the big box store had in stock. Not that I'm promoting it, but I want a variable speed. I've never run this thing. I know you heard it. I've never run it wide open. Why? I don't need to move that much steel. I'm touching up an edge. Now, if I needed to shape this edge, I'd come to the coarse side over here. And I would shape it. Did you see what I did? I put it flat down on it, hold it to the edge, and went back. Now, I'm going to come show this to you. Can you get a gist of it? You see how it's sharpened? That rounded edge? Rounded edge? That angle right there is 25 degrees. The total angle from one side to the other, 25 degrees. And I got a little, I don't want to call it a caliper. It's a, oh, help me, Lord, I'm lost in my mind. And that's the truth. I have a little protractor that'll give me that. It's made and sold at Home Depot. And because I'm just coming back out into the shop and cleaning up and throwing stuff away, I'm going to find it in a couple of days. Okay? But that was the coarse side. I have it shaped up. I'm going to go over to the fine side and do the same thing. I want you to take note. I'm touching a bevel back where it doesn't matter. Then I'm pulling it to the tip and pushing it away. So, I'm touching back here. I'm sliding up to the tip, then I'm sliding back. Why? Because if I go straight in, I'm going to gig that edge. I'm really messing up. They got to fix it. I don't want to fix it. So I'm going to go up, do a slide, come back up. Go up, do a slide, come back up. And I'm going to get it all the way across all the time. Now, that's my rough grind. Do you see it? Then when I take my diamond stone, and I'm just going to lap that edge off. Turn it around. Now, I want to do it this way. I'm trying to get the camera back out so we can talk. I want to do it this way because, number one, I shaped up that edge. Okay? I put the grind on it. The floor is moving. Okay. I put the grind on it. Then I improved the grind with a diamond stone. Now this could have been my 6-inch grinding stone, which is up here in this mess. I can set it on a block and stroke, 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 stroke. And I don't do the thing on the bench. Why? I don't have enough muscle control to do that. I'm pretty much betting if you're over 30, you don't have that muscle control either. Alright, brag. Think you have. Okay, you might, maybe, but no, you don't. But what you can do is reduce the amount of the area to which you're trying to control. I'm not trying to take this thing and go down a block like this. I'll put it right in front of me where I can see it. Flip it around and do it again. This memory muscle and this memory muscle lock in. I don't have to worry about adjusting angles or anything else. My mind's eye is going to see that and let me do it. And I'm only sharpening down. I didn't do this. Sharpening down. Why? I'm pulling that edge off. Now, do you have to hone it? No, you did it with a diamond. Do you have to polish it? Not unless you're a real nut. And I mean that in the nicest way. But you just put an awesome edge on your skew. A couple of benefits, and I want to show you this, but I don't have a wipe dry board. Well, I got a wipe dry board. It's just that in the 3 years we've been away from the shop, all the markers dried up. So we can't go there. But the rounded edge allows you to make contact further back on the bevel and roll up to the edge and make your cut. Back on the bevel, roll up on the edge, make your cut. Back on the bevel, roll up on the edge, make your cut. See what I'm doing? If this is only good for holding the door open on your shop, get it out and play with it. Put up a chunk of lumber and play with it. But do not do straight in cuts. That's not how to learn it. Learn it by making planing cuts. Planing cuts. Planing cuts. And then every once in a while, let it roll down into a valley. Or, I'm sorry, roll up into a valley or roll down into a cup. All those cuts are possible with this. And there's clean, well, easy to maintain slices. Slicing wood. Mark Soleil. Think of another one of you guys called me this week. The guy I couldn't remember last week that talked about wood slicing was Mark Soleil. How you like that? That name stuck in my head. He says you don't want to gouge wood out. You don't want to hog wood out. You want to slice it out. And when you slice it out, you will get the better effect. You will get a cleaner cut, smoother cut, nicer cut, more controlled cut, less gouging, less tearing. You will get a nice cut, really. And you get it with the Skew. Give it a try and let me know how it works out for you. Don't forget, if you're looking for that sanding seal, it's at ppgpaints.com. ppgpaints.com. And I've got to go back to my note sheet here. Oh, man. I know why I'm out here. Management told me that next week when we go to SWAT, yes, SWAT is next week. The last weekend in August of 2017 is SWAT, S-W-A-T. We're not talking about the guys with the guns and the band and all that stuff. We're talking about the Southwest Association of Turners. Yeah, this is a group of clubs that get together and put on a symposium. Probably one of the finest symposiums in the United States. All right, it is the finest symposium in the United States. I'm going to put my foot out there. It is. Why? There is no hierarchy. There's no master you got to honor. There's no $50 magazine you got to buy into. You don't have to do any of that. You just come to this thing, you pay your entry fee, and you learn wood turning from some of the best people in the entire world who have no problems at all showing you one-on-one what you're doing. And if you got a tool you can't understand, tell you what, I'm going to be there for all 3 days. Bring your Skew. We'll find the lake, then we'll turn it to Skew and see about it. If you need to sharpen it, we'll find a CBN wheel and we'll sharpen it. We'll take care of it. Wood turners do that. You don't have to pay me to be my friend. Just be my friend. That's it. SWAT. SWAT. S-W-A-T-U-R. Here it is right here. SWATURNERS.org. O-R-G. And that's where you'll find all the details. Really. I don't know if I got anything else. Like I said a minute ago, it's going to be 100 plus degrees with the wind chill. Wind chill? Whew. With the heat index today. And if I don't cut this grass, I got to get me a cow. Because it's getting rough. So until next time, I'm Captain Eddie Castellan. I'm here in the shop. In the shop. Making shavings. Take care. Be good. See you at SWAT. Oh, wait. Management's not home this week. So I'm a bachelor. I'm all by myself. The thing is, we run a company here called Big Guy Productions. We sell carbide cutters. We sell all carbide cutters. That's what we do. We have 20,000, 25,000 cutters in stock right now. We stock them. We sell them. We ship them. You get them. I'm using the mail to ship them because the UPS thing doesn't work very well for us. They're not real friendly to small companies. When you call them up and ask them how to do that, they tell you what website to go to. I don't want to go to a website. I got a question. So we stick with the post office. Because there I can call a guy and he'll tell me how to do it. They've changed and saved us money over the last couple of years. But we sell cutters. So if you need carbide cutters, bars, templates, Black Hawk products, the Black Hawk sharpening system, all that, it's on my website, www.eddiecastellan.com. www.eddiecastellan.com. Real creative. We got real fancy with the name. Go there. Find me. All right? I'll see you there soon. This time I'm done. Really. I'm in the shop.